My name is Jesse, and today I'm reviewing the new Dill Pickle Blast, Nachos Supreme, and Fiery Lime, who cares, new rolled chips from Doritos. And to make it a bonanza, I added the fudge drizzled crackers from Ritz. I think they're new too. I bought nothing for this bonanza at Freshco, I just happened to be here. Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Food Reviews. New items from Doritos came out about a week ago. Got a few requests to try these things out, and they're Doritos and they're rolled up. And here's my problem with these things. Like when they try stuff like this, okay, so now you're changing the shape of the Dorito. Okay, so that's already a big change. Why don't they stick with their flavors that everybody already loves, like the nacho or the ranch, Cool Ranch? Some people don't like the Cool Ranch. I do like the Cool Ranch, but just the regular Doritos flavors, and let us try those. But now you're changing the shape of the Dorito, and you're also introducing new flavors. You're playing with fire. Anyways, there's 3 new flavors. We're gonna try them all out today. And I know that some of my subscribers, if I would have just got the 3 bags of chips, they would have been none too happy. So I added the drizzled Ritz, the fudge drizzled Ritz. I got a few requests to do this too. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 items. It's officially a bonanza. You might as well go grab a drink. We're gonna be here for a bit. So, okay, so here's how it went down. So there's 4 different types of the chips. There's the Dill Pickle Blast, there's the Nachos Supreme, and then there's the Fiery Lime. And I'm like, lime sucks. Lime sucks. It does. I'll be the one who says it, okay? Lime sucks. So I bought these 2 bags. And then when I'm looking at these bags, I notice that there's little meters on the bottom. So this one says non-spicy. Now I can't get them to stand back up. The Nacho Supreme says mild. And then I'm like, oh, so now I go back to Superstore. I check out the Fiery Lime one, and it's all the way cranked to the top, hot. It says, there's 4 categories. It completely bypasses the 3rd category and jumps straight to the last one. So I'm like, oh, if it's that spicy, I got to try it out and we'll see if it's that hot. So we'll go from mild to spiciest, and then we'll get the Ritz at the end here. Okay. I just got to do price here first. Here's the crappy thing too, is Superstore had 2 bags for $8. That was the deal. But what they didn't tell you is you have to buy the same chips. So to get the 2 for $8, I would have had to buy 2 of the dill pickle or 2 of the nachos. You can't just buy different kinds. So the sale never kicked in. So they came to $4.71 each, and then I had to go back and get the 3rd one. So for 3 bags, we're looking at just under $15. So $5 a bag, and then the Ritz too. Like I see them at Superstore, but just out of the corner of my eye, I can see it's the yellow on sale tag. So I'm like, okay, they're on sale there. Go to Walmart, I'm like, they usually match the prices. No, they weren't on sale. They were $4.99. Then I go to Freshco, where I filmed the intro, go in there, they were also $4.99. And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, Superstore had them on sale. So now I've wasted $5 of gas looking for these things, end up back at Superstore. Yeah, they are on sale, $4.98. So I wasted $5 of fuel to save 1 penny. Okay, we'll start with the mildest ones here. Those will be the Dill Pickle Blast. That's a weak name for a chip too, like Dill Pickle Blast. Like you couldn't think of anything better than that. Experience a burst of dill flavor, bold tang, and that just opened pickle jar punch rolled into every bite of Doritos Roll'd Dill Pickle Blast flavored rolled tortilla chips. Wow. Got my own napkin, only 1 napkin. Experience a burst of dill, bold tang, and that just opened pickle jar. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, we got to wait on the bag here. And this is the end of the meter there, the non-spicy. We'll do the official weigh-in. Okay, we'll start with all 3 of the rolls because they're all the same weight, 280 grams. So nice to see. That's about 100 grams more than a regular bag of chips. We are zeroed out. 286, that's a pass. That one's also 280. 288, that's a pass. And 280. 286, that's a pass. On the Ritz Drizzled, we are at 226. So we're looking for a little bit more than that. I think the bag's pretty thick. It might weigh a little bit more than 4 grams, but I'll give it to him right on the nose. That's a pass. Mr. Christie getting a little bit cheap there. And I did notice when I picked up these bags that they did seem heavier. That, yeah, you're looking about, what is a bag of chips, like between 160 and 180? No, maybe that's not right. Maybe they're between 180 and 200. These are 280. smells lightly of dill pickle. Like, you know what dill pickle chips smell like? It smells like a very, very light that, and maybe some other stuff going on there. Oh, that one, those are completely rolled up, eh? But some drug addicts can use those things. Okay. Oh, there's one there that didn't get rolled. What's even going on here? Okay, well, it's gonna be weird. Okay, we'll cut it in half. We'll do a zoom in adventure. I see what's going on here. They got a bunch of Doritos that look like Mongoloids, and they can never ever sell them to anyone. So what they're doing now is they're taking the ones that look like that, they're rolling them up. So there's, I can't really see much dill pickle seasoning, and ugh, what is that? Gross. I can't really see the dill pickle seasoning on there, but you can see it is seasoned with something. They are rolled up very tight. Looks like they're rolled and baked maybe. There's your cross section. No, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, we'll try these out. I don't know, they're okay. Like, you took, first bite I took, I got no flavor at all. Then the second one, I got punched in the mouth with salt. And then the dill pickle flavor kind of came in after that. And then as you're eating more, the dill pickle flavor kind of fades away, and you're just get with dominant, like a thick tortilla chip taste. If you know what I mean by that. It's just, yeah, it's a strong tortilla chip taste with a light, it's not a dill pickle blast. You got like a light dill pickle flick in the face. And they're thicker than a regular tortilla chip, and you will notice that it is you can taste it. That is just that thick tortilla taste. I don't know. If you bring these to the party, the one guy that likes dill pickle items, he might take a few. He'll go back twice, and he's the guy that loves the dill pickle. Everyone else will go once. You know, if there's 20 people there, you're taking 13 hard shots in the arm. One guy's, when you're not looking, he's gonna pop you in the eye, and you knew what that was for. You knew it's because you brought these. And then, I don't know, the other 4 or 5 people, just the one guy who likes the pickles, he'll go back twice, and then everyone else will just kind of ignore you for the rest of the night. So 5 out of 10. They're called Dill Pickle Blast, and there was a blast of nothing. Well, this apron's still wet. Okay, you can blast out of here. That was terrible. You can blast out of here. There's that Mongoloid one. Oh, well, at least it's a broom job. Okay. Okay, so the next spicy one is the Nachos Supreme. Dig into the flavors of layered nachos. Give me a break. How are they gonna pull that off? Dig into the flavors of layered nachos with melty cheddar, zesty tomato, and a hint of jalapeno flavor. There's no way they pull this off. Rolled into every bite of Doritos Roll'd Nachos Supreme flavored rolled tortilla chips. So they're already gonna be the thick tortilla chips with the dominant flavor. They might be delicious. They smell like barbecue chips. They smell exactly like barbecue chips. Oh, there's a whole bunch of broken ones in there. Another Mongoloid one. Look at it. I don't know. Do we have to do a zoom in adventure? They look exactly the same, except they're more red. Zoom in adventure. So there's the dill pickle. There's the Nacho Supreme. So you can see a lighter color. This is more of a dark reddish tinge. Again, you can't really see the seasoning on there other than the redder color. There's the Mongoloid one, and they are rolled up nice and tight, just like the other ones there. Cross section. Remember, these have to taste just like nachos out of the pan. They're on the right track for sure. If you ask me, if you put a blindfold on me and told me to try these, I would say they're nacho cheese tomato flavor. That's what I would say. So it does have the nacho cheese taste. It does. Like I said, it's on the right track, but it's, you know, they got no spice. They're supposed to have the jalapeno taste too. They don't taste like nachos. It's more of a cheesy tomato flavor, and that's not a bad flavor, but it doesn't taste like nachos. They're okay. They are a little better than the Dill Pickle Blast. I'll give these ones a 6. If you bring these to a party and there's, I don't know, it's a bigger party, say there's like 35 people there, 20 people will go back a couple times and get them. 10 people will go once and then be like, what are these? Why are these all rolled up? And then 5 people will, 3 of them will punch you in the arm and 2 of them will pull you into the bathroom and give you a couple kidney shots. So like you're gonna have trouble pissing the next day. But then, I don't know, some people there do like them. Duh. Duh. Just okay. So now the next ones are supposed to be the super spicy ones, all the way to the end of the meter. Taste the heat of blazing chili fire. Okay, here we go. Colliding with extreme lime, bad. Rolled into every bite of Doritos Roll'd Fiery Lime flavored rolled tortilla chips. So it says that they're super spicy and with a like extreme lime taste. They stink. They stink like not good. It does. It smells like when I go into the locker room at work. What it smells like. It's not good. It smells like sweaty guy after like a. Oh, look at the color of those too. But hey, they got to be spicy. They're just rolled up like all the other ones. These ones. So here we can actually see there's the dill pickle, there's the nacho supreme, and then you can see really how dark these ones are. So that's got to be the. I don't know, like limes are green, so that has to be very spicy, the redness on there. Mongoid, cross section. Hoping for the best though. Remember what I said about they're trying the new shape of Doritos? Just stick to your the lime's going down my throat. Sticking with the famous flavors that, you know, the ones that everyone loves, and then trying something like this, but going with all new flavors. This is absolutely disgusting. I ate more than the other ones because I wanted to let the heat build up. It does have some chili spice to it. If you don't eat spice, it's a 3, and it might crawl even all the way up to a 6. If you do eat spice, it's like a 2 to a 4, and it's nothing. But the problem is the more you eat this, it does accumulate lime flavor. So the more you eat, the more you're getting the lime flavor. If you like lime, this might actually be okay for you, but nobody likes lime, so it's actually pretty gross. So the more you eat, it doesn't get more spicy, it just gets more limey. Yeah, if you bring these to a party, people will start eating them, and they'll be like, is this a prank? Like, what is this? And be like, oh, what do you mean? Like, well, these taste like lime. Why are they red like this? And then you'll be like, oh, I didn't know they're the new fiery lime. And by the time you can't even finish saying what they are, you can't even get Doritos out. You're pulled into the bedroom, and everyone in the party's in there, and like the minimum amount of shots you can get from each person is 3. So you're getting at least 3 shots from every other person. But some people are just laying the beats to you because they don't have to stop whenever. You're leaving there in an ambulance. That's what's going on if you bring these. They're up there with the tropical fusion. Remember those ones? I mean, 2 out of 10. They're disgusting. I don't know. If you like lime, maybe, but even then, it's just, who needs an accumulating lime flavor? Lime! It's a disaster. Okay. It's got the Toy Story guy on there. What is it? Oh, I got the microphone. Ooh. Okay. Introducing RITZ Drizzled. Okay, so these are new. They've been out for a few months now. Ritz Drizzled Minis, the mini Ritz crackers you love, now with the sweet twist. Each golden butter flavored cracker is drizzled with smooth, creamy fudge on top and dipped on the bottom for a deliciously balanced sweet and salty bite. Okay. No, they really are minis. I was thinking more like, remember the Christmas Ritz they bring out with the fudge ones? Those are actually pretty good. I did enjoy those. That's kind of what I thought these were. These are tiny. I guess they're minis. They're minis, Jesse. Come on. So stupid. Okay, we'll cut it in half to a zoom in adventure. Okay, it looks like they're not drizzled uniformly. Like that one has a ton of stripes on it. That one, not so much. There you can see it is dipped on the bottom. For your viewing pleasure, I tried to cut one horizontally, but it failed. And there's your cross section there. You know what's not a comfortable feeling? When you have to stand up to do the zoom in adventure and you're wearing bare feet and then you're stepping right on Doritos Roll'd. It's not good. Okay, we'll try these out. I almost finished the water. If you like the Christmas Oreo fudge ones, like the full-size ones, and they're almost like a cookie, then keep enjoying those at Christmas time, and you won't like these. I don't know, there's almost no chocolate flavor to them. It's just too thin. There's not much there. I guess maybe if you ate the whole thing, you'd get some chocolate flavor. You're getting a tiny little bit of the Ritz flavor, but not as much as you would get with the full cracker. Obviously, it's a mini, but I don't know, it doesn't really taste like Ritz. It does a little bit, and it doesn't really taste like chocolate, and that's what you're buying is a Ritz chocolate mini treat, and you're not really getting it. It's too light flavor. I don't know. If you brought this to, you wouldn't bring this to a party. So here's what happened. There's like three women there, and like your two buddies are there, and you're trying to hook up with these three women, and so you bring these. And then you're sitting there and it's kind of that awkward moment where you guys are just feeling each other out. And then you bring out the Ritz minis and then everybody takes a couple bites. And then your buddy's like, hey man, I know what you were trying to do, but what you actually did is not gonna cut it. And then he just grabs you from the behind and he punches you in the face super hard. And those girls are like, hey. And then the one girl you were trying to hook up with loses all respect for you now and you have no chance. So I'll give these a 3 out of 10. I don't know. I do really like the Christmas ones. These are not that. Duh! God, they don't even smash good. Look at that. They just turn to dust. They don't smash good. They were crap to begin with. This whole Bonanza, man. Is this the first time I've had a Bonanza where like nothing was good? It's not really fair because all 3 of the Doritos Roll'd just sucked just because they're a super thick tortilla. They really had no chance. And the Ritz Drizzled, I got requests to do it. It was supposed to bring us home and it just brought us to nightmare land. Okay, so the Doritos Roll'd, it doesn't matter which flavors you get. If you bring them to a party, you're getting beat up. If you bring the Ritz minis on a date, you're gonna get lit up by your buddy there. So, and he's gonna hurt you pretty good. I don't know, I don't like ending on a bad note, but here we are. See you next time.